The Great American Eclipse. This is going to divide the United States in a way that we have not seen in our lifetime. April 8th, when we have that total solar eclipse, that's going to be happening during our solar maximum.
And it was found that 80% of the most significant events occurred during the solar maximum. It can impact society through civil unrest, war, crime rates, violence, terrorist attacks, and revolutions. And don't forget, the last time Pluto was in Aquarius was when we had the American and the French Revolution.
So we've got the election year, we've got increased space weather activity, we've got the Great American Eclipse. And like I said, it's going to split the United States in a way that we have not seen. It's the Great Divide. So we've got the 2024 election happening right after eclipse season, which this is our first election post United States Pluto return. So all of that being said, this year's looking a little chaotic for the collective, for the wider world. That doesn't mean that our individual lives are going to take on that same energy. But of course, the chaos is going to be a backdrop for our 2024 experience. Pluto's going to be in the sign of Aquarius most of 2024, but we're starting off this year with Pluto at 29 degrees, and we're going to be revisiting that later in the year. And so there is this obvious energy of worlds being destroyed right now, because that's just what happens when Pluto changes signs. It brings endings, but it also brings births. The energy to be able to destroy or create worlds is so strong right now, and we can use that to our advantage. We can harness this energy and utilize it in our own personal lives. What have you mastered since Pluto was in the sign of Capricorn all the way back in 2008? Now is going to be the time to really apply that and transform our experience, transform our realities. In a lot of ways, this year is like it's a bridge, it's a transition, because we're not in that old world that we were once living in. It's breaking down before our very eyes. And my personal belief is that the old world has already crashed, but the only thing that is keeping it together is the people going through the actions, paying the taxes, celebrating the holidays, all of the things that come along with that old world. People are still participating in it, and that's what's keeping it going. It's not the structure of that world anymore, because that's collapsed. So that being said, it's like the old world is fading, but the new world that we're moving into has not quite materialized yet either. We've still got some working through of cycles, patterns, themes in our own personal lives and collectively. We're about to be entering into the new age of information in a way that we have never experienced in our lifetimes, and it's going to be accelerating. Things are going to be moving faster, and we can really ride that wave and use it to our advantage. Aquarius is the sign of the genius. One of the ways that we could look at Pluto in Aquarius is creating worlds with our mind, materializing things from the ethers, things that just started off as an idea. We can create worlds using our ideas, and we're going to have tools that will support us with that, and we already do. But so pay attention this year to understand what technology is coming to the scene, what information is arising, because these are all things that we're able to use to our advantage to transform our lives. So yeah, we gotta have a strong mind to be moving through this year, this world that we're moving into, the ability to materialize or destroy worlds right now. It's so powerful, and we can use that to our advantage. Based off of the astrology and other factors, I do believe this is going to be a big year of transition. Don't get distracted. Don't get swept up in their agenda, in their illusion, in their deceit. Stay strong in your own mind.